Good evening, gentle listeners, and welcome to Distractible, a Wood Elf production, with your hosts, Warmongering Wade, Modest Mark, and Beatific Bob. This week, the boisterous barbarians blather bluntly by buzzing betwixt Bob's bed and boners. Yes, it's time for the Bobs and the Bees. Get it? Please prepare thy hives and nets and enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Distractible. I'm your host today. My name is Bob.
Hi, Bob.
If you listen, you probably know that.
Yeah, hi.
Don't
Hi,
talk.
Bob.
Don't talk. I didn't prompt you yet.
Okay.
No, not yet. Not yet. This is a show where there's rules, kind of. It's kind of a competition. I'm the host, and we have two competitors. As always, I'm joined by the two competitors that will be competing today in the competition. Now that's your time to talk. Mark and Wade, say hello.
Hi, Bob.
Hey.
Hey.
That's all I got.
All right, that's Mark and Wade. If you're new here, basically, I'm the host. I have an idea or a topic of some sort. Mark and Wade are competing to win because whoever wins gets to host next week.
Yes.
But we don't have to jump into that yet.
The unbridled power.
Yeah, I mean, you win the prestige, the power, get a staff, which comes with a couple spells you're able to cast. Pretty cool cape.
Yeah.
Cloak type situation. Cool stuff.
And then when we surprise end the podcast on one episode that people won't even know about beforehand, and it just suddenly all goes away at once, the final winner who has the most wins will get the grand prize.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, wait, what's the grand prize?
Oh, even I don't know what the grand prize is, but it's incredible.
Oh,
it's amazing.
Where's it kept?
In a secret location. Do you know geocaching?
Never met him.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Geocaching is cool.
Yeah. Well, we did geocaching by instead of actually picking a place with GPS coordinates, we actually just threw it out of a plane after blindfolding both pilots.
Did they land okay?
Yeah.
Does it have like national treasure style geographical and geological landmarks and indicators and things?
Nobody knows. And also to answer your question, Wade, I don't know, because that would give away if they had an idea of where they would even land and or crash. That would be able to triangulate the position of the grand prize.
Oh.
So someone who was blindfolded found and packaged it, and then they handed it off to a blindfolded door guy in the plane, and then two blindfolded pilots took the plane off from an undisclosed location because they were all blindfolded when they were brought to the place. They were driven around in a car for some amount of time. They have no idea, completely disoriented.
Yes.
They know maybe that it's in like somewhere in North America, I guess, probably, but
maybe.
And then the pilots were just told to fly in a random direction, which they did. And then the doorman was just told at some random point to randomly open the door and huck the thing out.
Yes.
This is the greatest thing that's ever happened. Now I need to win this.
I know.
Were they naked too?
Oh, everyone was naked. They couldn't have phones or anything.
I want this grand prize.
I know.
No underwear, no phones, no shirts, nothing.
You know what the best part is?
What could be better?
Your lip movement?
The best part is that whatever it is, might be a chest, might be a suitcase, might be a case, might be a box, might be nothing, might be no container at all. Either way, it's time locked.
What's
Much
that?
like Unis Honest. At a certain random time that was randomly set anywhere between 0 and 100 years in the future, it will open, simultaneously deleting every episode of Distractible that we've ever recorded, even the tester ones that never made it to air. And then it will open, and a GPS beacon will start blinking and we'll be able to find it. And given that the winner will be the only one left standing, the winner will be able to claim it.
I'm sorry, when the box opens, does it kill the two losers?
It doesn't kill them.
Is that what you're implying?
No. It's indirect, right? So it's not killing.
Is this like Final Destination where like just eventually something will kill us?
Well, it will kill you at the timer. Or, it may not be kill. It may just purge you from existence.
That sounds a lot like kill.
Oh, we get blipped.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
Bob, can I win, please?
No.
Hell no. I gotta have what's in the box.
All right, so we have inherent bias, I see. I rooted it out.
Oh, no, I'm not letting Mark win either. I want to win.
Well, you can't let yourself win.
I'm the host. I can do whatever I want. You don't know.
Technically, maybe he could. I don't know.
That's true. Who knows?
He never has to let us win again, Mark. He can just win them all from now on.
I do all of these podcasts blindfolded. I don't even know where I am.
You don't need to talk to see, or wait, you don't need to hear. Ooh, hang on. I don't know how blindfolds work.
We'll come find you and put one on you and do some stuff.
Yeah. What?
Oh God. All right. Whatever. I guess I'm gonna be blipped anyway. Might as well live it up.
I like how you're just assuming the loss now. Like, well, Okay.
I just skip the stages of grieving, usually go straight to acceptance.
I am excited for the stretch where one of us goes completely maniacal with the host powers and actually just lets themselves win a couple weeks in a row. It's just the same host back to back. It's bound to happen. We're pretty insane people.
We might be. We might be.
I declared 2 winners once. That's probably the craziest finish we had, right?
Yeah, that was a wild one.
What was the result of that? I don't even remember.
Didn't we co-host an episode where Wade had to just do whatever we wanted?
What episode was that for people listening who may not have seen that one?
That was early.
I can't remember. And I don't even know if I even won being the only contestant.
I think you didn't.
don't
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Good times, good times. It'll all be missed.
Yeah, it'll all be gone. And then one of us will have the ultimate reward or punishment. Who knows? Could be anything.
It could be. Might be nothing.
Speaking of life-altering events, did you guys see the James Webb Space Telescope took the first ever photo or whatever
Didn't he
image
direct Guardians of the Galaxy?
of
Do not
the black
mock
hole at the
this.
center of our galaxy?
Don't mock this moment, Wade. This
Yeah,
is
wait,
too
this
important.
is actually like some of the craziest, coolest stuff that's happened in science in a hot minute.
Okay, I don't know what James Webb is. I'm Googling it.
Well, how do
He's
you
a
know?
guy.
This is,
It doesn't matter who he is.
Okay.
He's some astronomer.
All right. Well, what'd he do?
He has a big ass space telescope. It took an image of the black hole that's keeping our galaxy together, presumably. It's at the center of our galaxy. We have a picture of that.
I'm looking. I didn't even know we had a black hole. I thought those were bad. Are those good?
That's the force that is keeping this galaxy as a big spinny 9-legged whatever it is. I don't even know if that's the right number of legs, but
maybe it is.
presumably, but not known. It is not known.
Not known.
Well, that's pretty and or apocalyptic looking.
It's cool.
Did you link it, or is it? Do I gotta Google it?
Oh, I think wait, I'm not actually looking at it. I looked at it for a long time today already.
Let me open it back up here.
Oh, I did not see this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That looks like from Warhammer 40K, not to equate it to that, but like any the Eye of Terror in Warhammer 40K. Let me find it.
It also looks like if I was watching Jurassic Park and they were holding up the amber with the mosquito in it, but I wasn't wearing my glasses and I was trying to like squint from across the room.
I just linked the first thing that came up for Eye of Terror in Warhammer 40K, but that picture does kind of look like it, which is pretty cool.
The Eye of Terror is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anyway, that happened, huh?
Yeah,
That's pretty sick.
I just last night watched a video talking about the alignment checks that they were doing and the various like cameras that they have on the telescope, focus testing and how they focus, and the fact that they're able to adjust the mirrors down to the nanometer. Like, oh.
Yeah. The fact that the James Webb telescope exists and was deployed and is being calibrated and stuff is a fucking miracle of modern science-y insanity.
It's so beyond nuts. It's so nuts. God, the pictures that we're gonna get out of that thing. Oh,
It's gonna be so cool.
isn't it cool, Wade?
We're all gonna die.
Wait, you have to agree. It's cool.
Yes, it is very cool. It makes me want to watch Jurassic Park again. Is that good?
Why?
I guess.
Because now I see the amber, and I'd want to see the amber.
You could Google a picture of the amber.
Yeah, but that's not the same as watching the movie.
You could buy an amber.
I mean, if James Gunn or Webb, what's his name? James Webb makes a black hole movie, I'll watch Jurassic Hole or whatever he calls it. I'll watch that too.
I'm sad now. I'm very sad.
How did Wade take that? Well, it's supposed to be an epic moment of reverence and wonder at the crazy thing that we've gotten to take a look at for the first time ever, and turn it into just sad, deflated agony.
Probably because I'm an idiot. It's just not acceptable how stupid I am. That's what I'm taking out of it.
Just pretend to be excited.
You don't understand how mad you're making people, Wade. I just want you to be aware of how long you're going to get shit for this.
Mark, I've been doing this for a decade and I still get shut up Wade, so I believe me, if anyone understands the scope of what can happen, it's me.
All right.
Well,
It's really cool. It's exciting. I don't know exactly what it means.
why couldn't you have just said that?
Then I wouldn't be me.
You could have just said that. You could have just said that first, and then been like, well, I don't really care.
Oh God, no! It's much more fun getting under y'all's skin.
Minus 1,000 points to Wade.
Okay, can we make it 1,005? Because people on the subreddit are still like upset about that 5 points I was supposed to lose.
I'm never gonna correct that. I don't care.
All right, cool. Then we'll make it 1,000 even. Screw you, everyone out there.
Fuck your math.
You know how mad you're
Get
making
outta
everyone
here.
out there, Bob? Do you understand?
No, I'm the nice one. They don't get mad at me.
Damn it. All right.
Anyway, I'm the host, and I say it's time to do what I want. And what I want today is for you, competitors, to be my daddy.
You know, I'll take my 1,000-point loss and I'll just concede this one. What?
No. You have to participate. You collect, well, actually, separately and unrelatedly. Both of you today are my daddies.
Well, sport, I've been looking forward to this for a very long time.
All right. Well, it's not going to be as creepy as I made it sound. Sorry to spoil anyone, but we do have 5 rounds, 4 normal rounds of competition, and then a lightning round to cap it all off, which I'm hoping will be quite entertaining. Here's the premise.
Okay.
You are my old pops, and I am your special baby boy. And we are going to go through the different stages of my development and growing up, and you are going to have to handle and deliver to me at each stage of development one of the tough, delicate, maybe awkward, uncomfortable talks that parents have to have with their kids. And it's a competition. I'm picking whose talk I like better.
Okay.
Could be funnier, could be better advice, could be
A question. Are you going to pick based on just better things, what you think would prepare you more for the future of whatever this thing is, or funny? Are they all equal
Sounds
criteria?
like either one.
it's anything goes. It's whichever one I end up liking more. If one of them is really funny and one of them is really good advice, whatever strikes me as the most effective one.
What leaves a mental imprint on this developing mind?
Yeah, I'm impressionable, okay? And I trust you because you're my parent. Trust you inherently.
That'd be a good podcast name. Impressionable.
Impressionable.
Oh.
That's one hosted by Wade, where someone else picks topics and Wade has to host, and then people come on and just tell him about things, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I don't, yeah, that
I
sounds
see.
that's interesting. Okay, that makes me want to watch Naked Gun
Dude, Leslie Nielsen's amazing. I could go watch that.
because you were talking about nails, and I was like, huh, Leslie Nielsen.
Oh my, you understand me, and I appreciate that about you.
Yeah, well, doing it a long time. Anyway, you guys ready? Are you ready to be responsible parental figures
No, but no one is, you know?
and or horrifically irresponsible comedic caricatures of parental figures?
Hey, I have so many kids that I'm prepared. I've been preparing for this moment.
I believe you.
You shouldn't. Let's do it.
Round 1, infant. I am a newborn infant child. I am helpless. All I want from you is to be reassured. All I want from you is to feel like you love me and that I am as special as I hope I am. Obviously, I'm not conversational at this point, okay? I'm a little baby. You're holding me in your arms. I want you to give me the speech that I think every parent gives their baby, where you tell me how special I am, how much you love me. Inspire my life. What is so funny? What?
I remembered the episode of Unis Honest where me and Ethan are raising the teach you how to be a parent baby.
Yeah.
And I just remembered him spinning the baby round and round, and then the arm pops up. It was such a funny goddamn episode. Because it was only funny because after I had no idea what Ethan was doing the entire time until after watching it. It was a very pure experience of his chaos parenting. Anyway, sorry, what were we doing?
Did you really not listen to the whole prompt? 'Cause
I
really
did.
No, I got it. You're a baby and we're just trying.
My segment will be called Rockabye Bobby.
Oh, sounds like a crazy rockabilly music video.
It might be.
All right.
My segment will be throw everything but the baby at the wall and see what sticks.
Well, Mark's got a more of a reaction, I guess. So I guess you win that
Sure
one,
did.
Mark. I don't know why that made me laugh that much. I feel stupid that made me laugh because I think Wade's is
You
actually.
probably did what I did. You pictured only the baby being thrown at the
Well,
wall.
maybe. All right.
Throwing only the baby at the wall and seeing if it sticks.
Father Mark, inspire me. Tell me.
Okay. All right, baby. You listen up.
No.
Your brain is developing. Every single thing that you see, hear, touch, interact with is going to define who you are as a human being forevermore. So I don't like that kind of pressure. I'm going to just try absolutely everything possible to make you the best human that you can be. I'm going to make you into a super baby. Number one, there is a scientific study that higher levels of protein in developing countries leads to significant increases in height. Not only are you tall now, but imagine how tall you could be if you got a little more protein in your diet. So you're getting steak. I'm gonna chew it up for you and then I'm gonna spit it out. That way it's soft enough for you to eat. You get steak 3 times a day. Not only that, eye contact. Apparently eye contact is incredibly powerful for a newborn's developing brain. So you're never looking away from me for a moment. I am putting pictures of eyes on the walls, just printing out close up large eyes. So no matter where you look on every toy, your baby bottle, there's a little, those little marching band, like, what are they called? Where you put the mini music on
The lyre. The musical.
the lyre.
The lyre.
Yeah. Oh, your baby's gonna have a lyre with just like a pop-up book of eyes that you turn a page and boom, like eyes are gonna poke out at you.
Oh, God.
It's Beethoven and Mozart from every room of the house. Each room of the house, of which I am carrying you through, of course, because the movement and going into nature is very important. But you also have one AirPod in the right and you have a Beats Pro in the left. And there's an iPad and an iPhone putting concerto after concerto into your brain, because they say, and studies show, that classical music does help increase the intelligence of a baby's developing brain, right?
I'm with you.
Then it's essential that language development starts as early as possible, which is why I'm going to have, in addition to all those eyes, there's going to be various TVs around the room playing kids shows from every single country on Earth. Every language is going to be blasted into your brain from all sides. And in addition to that, when we're out doing our hourly walks, which we do every hour on the hour, even at night, that way you can see the difference in the day-night cycle, and you get enough melanin you get enough serotonin, which will convert to melatonin, so you can sleep well at night. You have still the AirPod in one and a Beats Pro in the other, and then you'll have your carriage. If you pull it down, it'll be 3 different screens on top, still showing you different languages, but they're guided nature documentaries. So not only are you seeing the nature around you, but you're seeing nature from all different parts of the world, and that way you get all of this input. You see all of these fractal patterns, because there's studies that say that fractal patterns are really like the key component of nature that really entertains the brain, and that's why the human brain really likes to take walks outside, because you see all these repeating patterns. That way it never gets boring. And then I will breastfeed you.
Oh,
Personally,
Yes.
wow.
if I were to want to sample this for science,
Sorry, what? Are you asking how you can sample Mark's breast milk, or how you could sample this
Yes.
lifestyle he's describing? Which one?
I mean, if the second package is all inclusive, then that one, but specifically the breast milk.
You're getting upsold on the breast milk there. I mean, that's fair. I mean, come out to LA. Look, man.
Done. I'm booking a ticket right now.
Do they make those Markiplier shirtless mouse pads with the big bazooms where the milk actually comes out of them?
I'm sure you could rig it up if you really wanted to.
I'd like that to exist. Every time I go to shoot somebody in Valorant, little lactate squirts out.
It's like a 4D experience. You're gonna kill the RGB goes and then the milk starts shooting out.
God, the whole time I was just picturing the life that you were describing. I just love the idea of walking into Mark's house and him carrying a baby around, staring just menacingly right into the baby's eyes with iPads flanking Mark's face mounted on a headset thing. So he's got the TV shows. Mark is just stomping around just like, I love you. I love you so much. And the house is just an unbearable cacophony of every sound in existence. That baby's gonna be a fucking savant.
A savant, you know, a savant.
God.
It's your baby.
No, me. I'm gonna
baby.
I'm a savant.
You're a savant.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. You really did. You threw everything. You have to accept the baby. You didn't throw the baby. You kept your word.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Wayne.
Until I get a scientific study that shows that chucking babies at walls is good for development, then I might consider it.
Y'all better do some studies that prove that you should not employ more than one scientific study at a time or something. Overlapping scientific studies may have unintended consequences. Good God. What was your title, Wayne? Rockabye?
Rockabye Bobby.
Oh, that sounds sweet. That sounds calming.
Yeah.
Already, that sounds calmer than what Mark had going on.
Well, so my thought process is if you're an infant, like, what are you gonna really remember from this talk, other than maybe like some sing-songy little lullaby? So I wrote you a little lullaby
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, wow.
that hopefully will stick with you for life.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna sing it to you. You ready for some cringe, everyone out there?
Oh, do it.
Rockabye Bobby on the treetop. Mommy is dead, but you still have Pops. Now that she's gone, the money go by. So sleep, little Bobby, so Papa can cry. And when you wake, Pa will still be sad. So grow up and deal, 'cause that's life with dear Dad.
Wow.
That's your first life lesson.
I'll take my L, Bob. I'll take my L.
I had so little expectations coming into this. That fucking. I did not see that coming.
Wow.
God,
I'm
shit.
stunned. I'm stunned. Really stunned. Wow.
Fucking complete rhymes and everything. There's a whole. How did you?
I'm very good at taking pre-existing songs and changing the lyrics. So whenever I saw the opportunity, I ran with it.
Yeah, no, I mean, Mark, I really liked your vision, but
Oh no, it's fair.
that's Wade's round.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand.
Oh shit. It's gonna take me a minute to recover from that.
You guys can find that on Spotify right next to our podcast one day, maybe. Probably not.
Someone out there, please edit that into a song. Put some nice strings with that, or piano or something.
Yeah.
I know one of you out there is talented enough to make that absolutely slap.
Oh my god. Well, we absolutely should, because if people have been looking at the YouTube channel, they might by now notice a change. We've moved to highlights, and that'll be a great one, and I think that could be an animation pretty easily.
I think I said it to you guys. Did you guys see the Butthole Sun version of the Soundgarden song?
I did.
I
Yeah.
saw the one on the subreddit where like it's just you with the
If they can get that together, that's gonna be
Butthole Sun.
Butthole Sun. I even sang all this in the right key. I was pretty proud of myself. Unless they totally fixed that.
Oh.
Wade, you win. You win the infant round.
Yay.
That was beautiful. That actually made me tear up. From laughter, not from how touching it was, but also kind of sweet. That was, very real.
It'll stick with you for life.
I hope to God not, but the odds are pretty good that some single dad out there, you started singing and he was like, oh.
I could use this.
Oh God. And it had you just described, punched him right in his soul. And he was like, oh God. Why? Wait. What did we do? What did I do to you?
I'm just gonna avoid the subreddit for a couple weeks.
Why is this dad aging? Like, as he's why?
He's dying
Why?
because
You know,
Wade
there's-
ripped his soul from his being and poured sadness all
It's
over
like
it.
the song hits you like that Indiana Jones when you drink the wrong goblet. He just starts aging, his skin starts falling off.
The song hits you like you're a Nazi looking into the warehouse where the Ark of the Covenant's stored.
The Ark of the what? The Card of the Covenant.
The Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant, man. Come on. We all seen that Indiana Jones.
Yeah, of course.
Indiana Bones.
Indiana Bones.
Come on, Imby.
Imby Bones. Wow. Please.
Okay. Whew. Good round. Wade round 1.
Wade round. Okay.
Wade round. Hell yeah.
Round 2. Toddler. I'm a precocious little scamp.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to crawl and maybe hold myself up on the edge of the couch and waddle around a little bit. I'm really starting to be a real handful here. I'm getting cranky, having moods. Maybe I'm talking, maybe I'm not. I'm communicating a little bit. And you know what? I was at daycare and we were all just hanging out, doing stuff. And like, I just took my pants off because I was like, pants. And everyone was like, whoa, what's that? It's like, what do you mean? That's my little pee-pee. And all the girls were like, what? What is that? And it was this whole thing. And I was like, why am I different? What's up? Why is my body different? What happened? Am I okay? Is other people's bodies different? What's the deal with that? Please explain to your toddler how bodies are all different and special, and that mine is just fine, and I'm healthy, and I've got a special little pee-pee.
Okay.
All right, on my wheel of things I thought I might talk about today, toddler pee-pees was not on the list, but here we are.
It doesn't have to be about the reproductive organ. It could be about how bodies are just different. Some kids are tall and short, fat, skinny, whatever. Just tell me that I'm, it's okay. I'm special. My body is okay. Affirm me.
Okay. All right.
You don't have to do titles. I don't know. I guess I'd leave it up to you guys. I don't care either way. Do you want to alternate who goes first? So like this time Wade gets first crack?
Sure.
Or do you want to do the title thing?
No,
and keep picking?
we could alternate. That'd be fair, I suppose.
Wade had a real come from behind victory on the first one, I would gotta say, but
Thank you.
fair's fair. So you can title if you want, Wade, but you can also just have a crack. I told you they might be awkward.
No, you're right. I'm just thinking about how I want to approach this. I might just need like a minute here to gather my thoughts, if that's all right.
Okay. Well, kids are just curious. Kids, this is a point where kids are starting to establish the idea of self, the idea that they are a person, everyone else is a person. They're just kind of curious. Don't teach me body negativity. Teach me body positivity. That's what we're going for here.
All right. So I'm just gonna call this, I guess, if we're gonna do titles, I'm gonna call it "Look Over There."
That sounds ominous.
Look at the rabbits. Look at the rabbits. Look.
You can tend the rabbits, Georgie.
Now look over there.
Just look over there. Click, click.
God.
Sorry, look over there. It's me loading a shotgun, guys.
Is that a reference to an ad that we recorded for an episode that came out weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. To a bit that may or may not have even made it into the ad. Yes, it is.
You know me. Yeah, man.
You have to really get a hold of the Distractible BTS to fully get a grasp of all of our shenanigans. Does that exist? That doesn't exist.
That's a joke for the real hard listeners, those that listen the hardest, even beyond the episode itself. Listen into the ether.
Some amount of listeners were like, "Oh, I love that ad." And we have those listeners. I know you're out there, you detail-oriented enjoyers of. Anyway, Wade.
All right.
I want to look over there.
All right.
Tell me about it.
All right. Look over there, Bob. Do you see that puppy? How that puppy's real curly with its fur and kind of small compared to the one next to it, the big white one with the black spots?
Mm-hmm.
So some puppies are different than other puppies, just like some people are different from other people. Look over there. Do you see that dad with his child and how that child has a lollipop and you don't?
Mm-hmm.
See, sometimes we're just a little bit different. Do you see it? Look over there. You see how that daddy has hair, but you've stressed all of mine out? So this daddy is bald?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we just have to accept that we're different from one another. Just like you're different from some of your classmates. Do you see how you're wearing a potato sack, but some of your other friends have shirts and pants that zip up and have buttons?
I feel like you're using different to mean better or worse.
Not always, but it can.
Are you saying that we're worse than them, Dad?
Well, in some ways probably, but in other ways better. Nobody's perfect, son, and you have to accept that you're flawed.
Oh, well, how are we better than them?
Because we believe we're better, and that's really all that matters. It's a mindset.
Oh.
Now, look over there. Do you see how mommy and daddy over there with their child are going over to the playground? We used to do that back when we still had mommy, but now we're different, son.
What? Oh my god.
And that can be better too.
Is it better?
It is on the nights where you have stepmommy come in, even though stepmommy might be different 5 different days a week.
I don't like this talk. I'm not curious anymore.
Oh, sorry, I was channeling something else. What were we talking about?
What?
Yeah. But, you know, maybe if we go and get you that new toy you wanted and that not all of your friends have yet, you'll have something different and better. But sometimes different doesn't have to be better or worse. Like, look over there. You see how you have glasses and that toddler doesn't? That's just something
So
different.
I'm better because I have glasses and he doesn't?
Well, it depends. Sometimes it's better to have glasses. Sometimes it's worse. Sometimes it's neutral. Just depends on what you're doing. Glasses really aren't something that's better or worse. You see how you kind of have curly hair and that toddler has hair that's straight? That's a difference that's not really better or worse. It's just different.
Oh, okay. I think I'm getting it. We're sad, but also we're better than people.
Those usually go hand in hand, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Good messaging, Dad. I feel better.
Now, when CPS shows up, we just say that we're good and smile.
Jeez. Man. You all right, man? You doing all right?
Yeah, you okay?
I shouldn't be allowed to do this.
You okay, man?
Is this some kind of reaching out for attention situation? Or God, jeez. It's about to be lighthearted. I just want to throw that out there.
I just really enjoy dark humor. I'm sorry. I really set the tone with my song, and I can't get out of the dark despair pit.
Look over there.
Well, my story's going to bring a real lighthearted spin to this. So
Yeah,
I think,
no, turn this sad train around,
All right.
Mark. That's how trains work.
I
Don't
call
go left.
I call this life lesson the biological nightmare that is you. So,
I love it.
Oh no.
little Bobby, you had a rough day, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you were looking around, everyone's saying you're different, everyone there's different. None of that really matters, you know?
What? Why?
Well,
They said it.
I'll tell you why. Do you know why you're even sad in the first place?
No.
It's because your emotions are dictated by neurotransmitters in your brain that are carrying chemical signals to other neurons in your brain that reflect in a feedback loop to allow you to feel sad. But even sadness is an evolutionary advantage that creates sympathy among other humans, and they see sadness, and in turn, they reflect that sadness within themselves and create a feeling called pity, and that allows people to have outreach and have sympathy for each other and to help people. You know what I mean?
I feel like we just WebMD'd 2 different ways to help a toddler, and they're both like the worst approach.
No. This is good. Bob, have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus?
No, I never heard that.
Well, the ship of Theseus, it's a thought experiment, you know, and the whole concept of a thought experiment as just rogue electrical signals in our brain that echo from one mind to another. We'll cover that another day.
Okay.
But the ship of Theseus is basically this ship. You know a ship. You like a big ship, right?
Yeah, I love boats. Boats are cool.
A boat, right?
Yeah.
It's made of wood or metal or whatever, right? You following?
Yeah, big boat.
So, if you have the ship of Theseus, right? It's old. You know, you ever seen like an old wagon, the paint's chipping off of it, you know? So maybe the one the wheels are falling off, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have this giant boat about 40 feet long. One of the boards off the starboard bow start to erode. The sea just kind of like digging into it a little bit. It's leaking. So you replace that board, right? You replace that board. Wouldn't you replace that board?
Yeah, you don't want to sink. You don't want a boat to sink.
Absolutely. You replace that board. And then you replace another board that you saw it was another one was kind of corroded, had some mold on it. You replace that one.
Sure. Yeah.
Then you replace another. You got to keep this ship in ship shape. It's got to be in ship shape, right? Right, champ?
That's why it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm with you.
You keep replacing it. You keep replacing it. You keep replacing and replacing, and you replace this. Oh, the steering wheel, the big wheel on the top. That's not looking so good. Oh, the sail's not looking so good. Oh, the mast. Maybe replace that. Put that there. You know what? Why not just replace every piece? Replace every piece. You almost got like a brand new boat, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I like a new boat.
Now, is that
cool.
boat still the same boat that you had before? Still the ship of Theseus?
I mean, it's the same boat we've been on the whole time, I guess.
Right.
Isn't it our same boat?
That's the exact, yes. You're so smart. That might as well be the ship of Bobesius, if you know what I'm saying, right?
No.
So think about that with yourself. You're actually a collection of individual cells that are constantly dying. They're fighting an eternal war against other single cell organisms that are trying to kill you at all times. So when you think about your body as a holistic being in another person's body as a whole being, it's not really true. All those little cells are like little boards of wood, that you replace on the ship of Theseus. If your body was the ship, you replace those. Replace them. They die all the time. You've got millions dying in you right now. You don't even notice. You don't even worry about that. They're dying and fighting and screaming and dying, but you replace them. Yeah. And you just keep doing that. And in about 7 years, every single cell in your body will be replaced. Now, are you still the same, Bob?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Because you think you are, right?
Does that mean I am, though? Just because I think I am?
That's the question.
Oh.
Now, the other question is if you in this brain, which is really the seat of who you are, if we were to just like carve open your skull, pull that brain right out, and at one of those bullies in your class, you just like carve open the head, pop off the top of the skull, and you just swap brains in there. You just swap brains. Then suddenly you're in their body and they're in your body. Are you really still Bob?
I don't think I would feel like me.
Interesting. At least you would understand where they're coming from, and they would understand where you're coming from.
So you're saying that I could become the bully?
You could. That's your choice.
I want to be a bully.
That's my boy.
Oh, I didn't expect the green light on that
I
one.
feel like we've reached that part of the episode where we realize why none of us are parents yet.
A perfect conclusion. That's my boy.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Or is it?
If only we could have replaced mommy like we could replace the boards in the ship. Are you feeling good, Bobby?
God. Uh-huh. I gotta say, if it was consistency of theme, it'd definitely go in Wayne's direction. But I think the sadness was not outweighed by the comic relief of it all. I think it was too sad for me this time. I think the toddler years go Mark's way.
Yeah!
Well, life doesn't always let you choose when you get to be happy or sad, Bobby, but that's fine.
Wow. Okay, calm down.
No. See, it doesn't matter because you're just a meat puppet. That's the truth of it all. The difference in bodies or whatever. It's a collection of cells.
I just imagine bully Bobby beat someone up. Like, it doesn't matter if you're sad. You're just a collection of cells that'll change. Your bruise will fall off.
This is how Godric the Grafted in Elden Ring got started. Like his whole body's mine. Yo, I am the king. It's perfect.
Makes sense.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
That really brought it home. You hit him with the old, that's my boy.
That's my boy.
Oh, man, what's the next stage of life we get to ruin?
Man, this is quite the journey. I feel like I'm growing up. I have to be honest. I feel like I'm experiencing things and learning about myself. This is more vulnerable than I thought this would be. And somehow less realistic than I thought it would be.
When you got parents like us.
That's my mistake. That's my naivety. That's my mistake. But still, I feel like I'm learning things. We're learning things. Okay. Well, it's tied 1-1. Next round, boys.
All right.
I have decided to break it up now basically by school because I don't know what ages kids are called and I don't know what ages kids. The next one is like primary school, okay? This is like elementary school. I'm thinking like 3rd, 4th, 5th grader maybe. I'm annoying as shit right now. I think I'm hot stuff. I'm learning swear words. I'm throwing rocks at other kids on the playground because I'm an a-hole. All kinds of stuff. I'm learning how to be social.
Okay.
And you know what? In class the other day, we were doing show and tell, David got up and he didn't bring anything for show and tell, but he told us that his parents told him that he is going to have a new baby sister. And that made me think, how does that work? Where do babies come from? You know, where did I come from? Where did you guys get me? Did you like buy me at the store, like a baby store, or like how does that? So I'm just like curious, you know, and I'm talking to everyone about it in public. And it's cool. I'm like, how do babies work? And everyone is like, ooh, you better ask your dad. And so I just thought I should ask you, Dad, where do babies come from? What's with that? So, you know, you can go whatever route you want with this. I'm a believer. I will believe whatever you tell me. I just want to feel reassured and feel like I understand. Because David's going to have a new sister, and I hope they didn't steal her from some other family. I hope they got her, got her themselves or however that, I don't know. I just want to understand, you know? I just want to feel confident, feel affirmed, and feel like you are explaining the world to me. I could stall more if you guys need more time.
No. It's totally fine.
I've got ideas already, but I think I'm going second this time, right?
Yeah. So Mark, you get first dibs, yeah?
Yeah, I'll take first dibs. Okay. Hey, Bobby boy. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Yeah.
Come on. Have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat. All right. Okay. So I heard from your teacher that you were asking some questions that the teacher was legally not allowed to disclose to you, given the laws of the current state. I'm going to bail on this one.
No, I love that bit. That's perfect. I love that. Okay. Don't bail.
All right. Okay.
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah. Given the laws currently implemented in the state that we're in, was not legally allowed to answer the questions for you. So I have taken it upon myself to create a slideshow presentation to guide you through this process. But why don't you just ask me? Ask me anything.
Well,
ask me anything.
I mean,
to start it off, I've got a whole thing here, but I want to hear from you.
I'm just curious where do babies come from and what are they made of?
Excellent question.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the ship of Theseus?
I have a memory of that, almost like a fever dream. From earlier in my life, but I think so, yeah.
Good. Okay, all right. So a baby, think of it like a ship. You like ships, right?
Yeah, ships are cool.
Yeah. So, but instead of a built ship, you gotta like build a ship at some point, right? It starts from nothing.
Sure, in the shipyard.
But an idea. It's an idea of a thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's think of the shipyard as a penis, right? You know what a penis is.
Yeah. My penis is a shipyard?
Let's just think of it that way.
Okay.
This is there's a world of imagination right now, okay? All right. So the shipyard is looking at, let's say, the ocean. Think of the ocean as what's called a vagina. Let me just show you the slide of a vagina. And you probably haven't seen one. This is a vagina, right? You see the clitoris, the clitoral hood, the mons pubis. You've got the labia minora and majora, right?
Where is that at?
Don't worry
Do
about
I have
this,
one of
right?
those?
This is just so you think of the ocean. When you look at this, think of the ocean, okay? You looking at this?
Okay.
Think of the ocean. You know the ocean with the waves and splashing all around, right?
Oh, okay.
Don't think of it. Let me go now to the penis, right? Now this is a penis.
That's not what mine looks like.
That's okay. Don't worry. It's don't worry about it right now. Yeah.
Okay.
You see, this is the shaft. This is the cavernosa majorum. This is the perineum here. You have the glands, the foreskin. Well, depending. Another story for another day. Okay? All right. But I really want you to focus down here on what are known as the testicles, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. But again, don't think of this. Think of a shipyard. Okay, this is a shipyard. And in a shipyard, you have a bunch of people running around, right?
Yeah.
The people that actually build the ship, okay? All right?
Shipwrights, yeah.
Yeah, shipwrights. Sure. Yeah, shipwrights. Very good. Very good. Okay,
I know stuff.
and let's just assume that one day the shipyard got really drunk, okay? They had a party. Woo! Yeah,
Okay, sure.
Do you know what that is? You don't know what that. Okay, anyway,
I know what a party is. They had a party. That sounds fun.
yeah, they had a party. They had a party at let's say a ski lodge or something like that.
Okay, there's a ski lodge in the shipyard. Got it.
Yeah, and then and then there was a beach where the ocean was there. Okay.
Ski beach. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so one of these shipwrights was looking at the ocean, and the ocean was looking at the shipwright, and they locked eyes, and they were like, "Oh yeah," you know.
Okay, he likes the ocean.
Then the shipyard decided, well, it wasn't really a decision, okay? Ordinarily, shipyards, they have safety precautions known as OSHA. But, let's just say that OSHA failed at this moment in time.
Sure. Okay.
And one of these shipwrights started getting really, really productive, okay? And built a ship. Okay, more like, imagine there was a glowing ethereal orb in the middle of the shipyard that was birthed from the ocean, and then the shipwright was like, "This is my hole, it's meant for me," and dove headfirst into that glowing ethereal alien orb and merged into being part of the DNA from the shipwright and part of the DNA from this orb, which there was inside of it, merged together. And then that started building a boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then
So it's like a man boat.
yeah, exactly. Except that the shipwright was like melted as he entered into it. So the entire being that was the shipwright kind of like dissolved, and all that was left was the primordial goo within him.
Okay.
So then this boat starts growing and growing and growing. And then one day, in a cataclysmic, extremely painful, catastrophic, bloody event, was launched. You ever seen a ship launch before?
Yeah, it kind of just slides in and makes a big splash.
Yeah,
Cool.
big splash, but pretty big because you're pretty small, right?
I am small, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you this next slide. This is in the middle of a childbirth. Okay, now you'll see. Yeah, you'll see the head is starting to emerge. It's a boat. It's a boat. Think of it as a
Which
boat.
part is the boat?
The head is the boat. The vagina is the ocean, and it's called birthing a boat.
Uh-huh.
So when
It
that
looks like somebody's dying.
no, sometimes. If let's say like the boat gets stuck and doesn't get enough water,
I'll be right back. I need alcohol for the rest of this.
normally it's fine. And this boat is you.
Oh.
That's where babies come from. Okay?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and now this is a slide of a ship like launching torpedoes. I had a bunch of different analogies. Here's a cannon like blasting off the starboard bow.
Oh, well, those are cool. I like those.
This is a scene from Big Booties 9.
Wait.
And here's another boat shooting a rocket. There's a
I
rocket.
come back to Big Booties 9.
And, I think that... you got any more questions? I think I might have answered them all.
I don't want to ask any more questions.
All right.
Ever.
Doors always open.
No questions about anything ever.
Okay. All right. Well, doors always open. I love you.
I hate you.
Oh.
So wait, so just to clarify, did you just show me a picture of my own birth after telling me the story about how I'm an accident because the condom broke?
Mm-hmm.
And also, in your metaphor, does the baby grow in the penis? You said the shipyard is the penis, and the egg goes from the ocean into the penis, and then the baby is birthed out of the penis.
Look, if you had only asked a few clarifying questions, I would have been able to clarify the information for you.
The baby is stored in the balls.
Right.
I love when mommies come and they go and plant their eggs in the daddies.
Oh, shit.
Well, I've really
You guys know
cleared...
Dragon Ball Z, how Cell, do you know Cell, how he has the tail that like absorbs the other androids and stuff? I just imagine the penis opening up and sucking in the egg.
Oh, God, you didn't need to say anything, man. You
That
didn't need...
is possibly the most real level of awkward discomfort and metaphorical inaccuracy you could have achieved, Mark.
Thank
I feel
you.
like that talk has been had. I feel like you stole that from somewhere.
Yeah, you know. From
Is that the talk you got?
No. My dad bought a book.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, that was a whole journey, a nautical journey.
Yep.
I gotta follow that up somehow. All right.
What's yours called, Wade?
Like making Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah, ew. Oh.
Yeah.
Something about that I don't like, and I can't describe it. Go, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, sometimes when two parents, in our case, a mommy and daddy, decide to have a baby, they have to make the baby. Kind of like how, you know how we make Kool-Aid and we have a pitcher of water and then we'll mix the sugar and the Kool-Aid together and then we put it in the water and stir it up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, it's very similar. Mommies have the pitcher of water and daddies supply the Kool-Aid and sugar mix. Now, some people, they like to just take the sugar and Kool-Aid mix and eat it straight up. Some people swallow it. Some people spit it right out.
God,
But
how does that make a baby?
that doesn't aid in making a full pitcher of Kool-Aid.
Oh, okay.
So you have to take the mix and you have to connect it with the pitcher of water and stir it up and give it some time to sit. And maybe, you know, and for Kool-Aid, you refrigerate it. For mommies and babies, you don't typically put them in the fridge.
Where does mom keep the pitcher of water?
In her tummy, just below her tummy, really.
Oh.
There's a pitcher of water just sitting there waiting for that Kool-Aid mix.
In her butt?
No, not in her butt. But it, you know, the general area, like between the tummy and where like your hips are, there's just a little storage area right there waiting for Kool-Aid so that a baby can be growing and then born a few months later.
Oh. How does sugar and Kool-Aid mix make a baby?
Well, it's not exactly the same. It's just a simpler way of explaining it. So eventually, you know, you're probably going to have a class in school that goes over this in more details, but I'm happy to answer any of the questions you have. This was just kind of a simple explanation. I didn't want to get too into it right now, being as you're still kind of young, but if you have questions, I'll answer them.
So if I drink a bunch of water and then eat a bunch of Kool-Aid mix, because you said some people like to swallow it, will I have a baby in me?
No, you'll probably just have a tummy ache and then maybe vomit.
Oh. What if I put it in my butt? Then will I have a baby?
No, then you'll just have a wet and probably, we only have red Kool-Aid, so probably a red butthole. No baby.
That sounds kind of funny.
It would be pretty funny.
Is that how you made me? Am I a Kool-Aid baby?
Based on some of the questions you have, it sounds like maybe, but no. Do you know how when you wake up in the morning and you're kind of groggy and you get out of bed and you're rubbing your eyes, but you still feel like you're half asleep and the world doesn't really fully make sense yet?
Sure.
So mommy and daddy had some adult drinks one night and we felt that way. And then we made some decisions that led to you when we were feeling kind of groggy. We made Kool-Aid just late at night, completely by accident.
Why don't either of you have kids on purpose? What is this? What's happening?
Look who you're talking to. This is Mark and I. We don't have kids, man.
I know. This is a theoretical world
We
where
don't
you do
understand the
have a
child
kid.
mindset.
It's allowed to be. All right, that's fine. that's
Unlike
fine.
Yancey and Heist, we want to be free. High five, Mark. High five.
High five. Want to watch Big
all
Booties 9? Ha ha.
Big Booties 9.
All right, well, now that I've learned that I was an accident in two different ways, I guess I have no further questions, Father.
Fathers.
Well, I'm only asking one of you right now.
Okay.
Do you have any more explanation?
I got Big Booties 10.
You know, after the glorious explanation that was other daddy's explanation, I feel like I don't have much more base to cover here. I feel like we've covered it all.
Well, you're not allowed to take credit for his. What, do you want me to give you points for Mark's efforts?
Exactly what I want, yeah.
Oh, well, that's fair. If that's how you would like to do it, then you get however many points I was going to give Mark.
Thank you.
Plus 3, which
Thank you.
means that technically the third round goes to Wade, I guess.
Hey, wait.
Thank you.
Hold on a second.
Hey, fair's fair.
That seems patently unfair, but
Yeah.
fair's fair, Mark.
What if
Fair's
I
fair.
get double what he got? Mm.
Oh, well, you should have included that in your initial proposition.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And in possibly the most unfair decision yet, especially given the fact that Wade is supposed to have 5 less points than he does have, just in general in life.
Than the negative 1,000 that I started with.
Yeah, I guess Wade wins that round. Each round was worth 10,000 points, by the way.
Hey, I feel this
Which
is
means
unfair.
that Mark won the second round, but Wade won the first and third round, and Wade is currently ahead by like 9,000 points. Ish. A little less than 9,000 points.
Mhm.
Tight race. Tight race. I actually did have a middle school round, but these answers have been very thorough and thoughtful and thought-provoking. So I think we're going to skip middle school. Middle school sucks anyway. Nobody
All
likes
right.
middle school.
Okay.
It's a hard time. It's a pain in the ass. Kids are annoying. We're going to skip straight to the high school lightning round.
Okay, all right. Lightning round. So quick answers. All right.
Yeah, so the idea here is I have a number of prompts. I would like an answer in like 2 sentences.
Done.
Okay.
Okay, quick. So no time to think. 2 sentences. Got it.
Whatever comes up first. I'm in high school. You're sick of me at this point. It's been 16, 17 years of this shit. You're tired of me. When I come to you with a problem, you just rattle off whatever pops in your head and get back to what you were doing because you want me out of the damn house. You want me to move away.
This is easy for
to
me.
get
All
a
right,
job.
perfect.
This is the lightning round because you're sick of it.
And I'm first, and then Mark will be first for the next lightning question, so on and so forth, right?
Yes.
This is my turn. Okay. All right. Got it.
So, lightning round.
Yeah.
Wade.
Yeah.
I really want to ask this girl to the dance, but I can't get her alone. And the guys say I have to do something crazy, and I don't really want to do a whole thing. I just wanted to ask her, what do I do?
Run up to her, ask her, basically just scream in her face, be like, "Hey, will you go to the dance with me? I really like you. We can make Kool-Aid together eventually, maybe." And then see what she says.
All right. Mark?
Stuff yourself in her locker.
Is that the full plan?
That's the full plan.
Don't say anything when she opens it. Just be in there.
Ask her when she opens it.
God damn. I love that. Mark wins. Lightning round 2. I turned in an essay, and the teacher said I didn't read the book, but I did, and they hate me. This teacher hates me. They give me really unfair grades, and I hate them, and I want to get them fired. What do I do? Mark.
All of it's murder.
I can't. Yeah, don't. Anything but murder.
Okay.
I'm not going to kill the teacher. Don't give that advice to your child.
Okay. All right. Release a greased pig inside of the principal's office with the teacher's name written on it.
I don't know what that would accomplish, but it sounds very effective.
The principal will think that the teacher put the pig in there because the teacher's name is on it.
Oh, I see.
Brilliant.
All right. Wade, what do you got? Advise me.
All right, no need to be petty. Don't hold grudges. What you need to do is drop out of school and become the best drug dealer you can to really get back at them.
I was taking a sip of a drink. That was my mistake. I really like the greased up pig, but I think Wade wins that one. Yeah. All right. Lightning round 3. Wade, you go first.
Yep.
I have discovered that I love pottery. I just want to sit at a wheel and throw pots and mugs and plates, and I want to just make pottery. But all the guys are making fun of me. What do I do?
Accept that they're right, that there's no future for you in pottery. You need something that'll make you a lot of money. Forget about what you like and just go for cash.
Okay. Thanks, Dad. Mark, what do you got?
Make pots large enough to fit them in. Put them in the kiln.
Cook your friend.
Well, they're not really your friends if they're making fun of you, are they? Make fun of this, losers!
Oh, they're not very nice. That would show them. You know what? Wade's is a long game, but for the immediate and satisfaction that Mark's advice provides, I think Mark wins that one.
Thank you.
Be very satisfying. All right, Wade.
Murder is always the answer, as we say.
It's always the best thing. Wade, you're up first this time.
no,
Mark, you're up
yeah,
first
me.
this time. Mark. So there's this nerdy kid at school, and like I think he's cool, but he is kind of nerdy. And all my friends just like make fun of him. They like kick him and push him, and they throw his books on the ground, and they want me to join in. They think I'm a narc or something. They're trying to pressure me to bully this kid, but I think he's fine. What do I do?
Oh, yeah. Do they have glasses?
Some of them, yeah.
No, the nerd.
The nerd has glasses, yeah.
Take the glasses off. Instantly, we'll be cool.
Oh, save the nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting approach. Wade, what do you got?
Well, shit, I was going to say that, so I guess I'll give the opposite advice. You beat the fuck out of that nerd. Teach him a lesson. Teach them that life's not kind to you no matter who you are, what you know. Life's about being the strongest.
Wait, Mark wins. Mark wins that one.
Hey, yeah, thank you.
Stole my answer. What do you want from me?
I don't know, something that's not advocating in favor of bullying. I don't know.
Oh, so murder's okay, but beating them up's too far?
Murder is fine. Nobody suffers psychological anguish from a murder. They're dead.
Where do we draw the line on this show?
All right, Wade, you get first crack at this one, so no one's gonna steal your answer.
Oh, good.
Dad, everyone tells me I smell bad. What do I do?
Shower.
I do shower.
Shower better. Use soap. Because, God, you do. You smell awful.
Oh, Mark, Dad? Better advice?
Start a large misinformation campaign about COVID. It'll eliminate their sense of smell.
Remember when I started off as one with a dark story?
Oh, shit. I guess Mark wins for being just the worst influence I could imagine in an entire world.
What the fuck?
All right, Mark is officially up by 1 now.
I
So,
had a 1,000-point comeback? Hell yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, Mark, you get first crack at this one. Dad, Mark. My shoes aren't cool. Everyone says that they're stupid. I need new shoes now.
Okay, we'll go to the store then.
Oh, you're just gonna give me new shoes?
Yeah, if you want new shoes, of course I'll buy you shoes, son.
Oh, okay. I was expecting pushback. All right, cool. Wade, Dad, what about my shoes? I need new ones.
I know this really cool group of clowns. They parachute in. They've got like really amazing weapons. So we'll call them. We'll have them parachute down. They're going to look so amazing that your shoes that are kind of clown shoes are going to be cool by default after they see the clown jump in.
Okay, well, I thought that was going in a murdery direction. So I appreciate the A-Team style, I pity the fool who doesn't wear clown shoes approach, I guess. And Mark just folded. Mark was just gonna give me what I wanted after I was throwing it. I guess Wade wins. Clowns have it.
That's fair. That's fair.
It sounds kind of impractical, but if you have the connection to the clowns,
I do. It's based on a really early episode of Distractible.
that's actually from that 1996 movie.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
One more way to get the final crack at the last one. Dad, Becky invited me to go on a spring break trip with her family. Her uncle has a condo in Daytona Beach, and he'll be there. So he'll like be, it's like a chaperone. So can I go to Florida for spring break with Becky and some friends?
Yeah, you can. Take condoms just in case, and make sure the uncle's sleeping if you decide to fool around.
Oh, shit. Got the cool dad. All right, Mark, what you got?
Have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus?
God damn it.
You fucking know I have. What about it this time?
All right, here's Big Booty's 9. You go get him, Jack.
Lightning round. I thought you were going to explain the whole fucking thing again.
That was so thoughtfully set up earlier in the episode, exactly so that you could use it as a reference in the lightning round. You just packed so much knowledge into one sentence. That one goes to Mark.
Thank you.
Well done.
Which I believe means you guys that Mark won.
Oh,
Wait.
Mark wins the lightning round.
hey!
Okay, that's just the lightning round. Who wins the overall
And
rounds?
wouldn't you know it, that the lightning round is worth whatever the exact number of points it is for Wade to still win by 1 point?
Negative 1,000? Is that what it
Because the song that you done sung, yeah, no, it's gonna be worth negative points. It's whatever. I don't care. The song that Wade sung, the lullaby that he wrote for baby Bobby, it's gonna haunt my nightmares forever.
Oh, so what you're saying is from that moment in the very beginning of the podcast, you had decided the winner and everything else was moot.
Wade,
I see how it is.
Wade started off by building an enormous lead that was completely secret and only in my mind. And you had the entire rest of the episode to overcome it. And you almost did.
Almost, yes.
Almost.
You ever heard of the ship of Theseus, Mark? Maybe if you had not pieced yourself back together throughout the episode, but just been the original
Oh, wait.
you.
You know what? Wade's winning by 1 point, but I forgot like 6 episodes ago. I was going to deduct 5 points from Wade's score.
Oh, god damn you!
All right, you know what? I have to, because people have brought it up. I have to do it. I know I swore I'd never do this, but Wade, you actually lose 5 points, which means that Mark wins by 4.
Oh, there's never been a bigger tease in my life!
Hey, all right, I'll take it. Thank you. And justice has been served this day for that imbalance.
This is the strip club of episodes! You're just dangling your boobies in my face and I can't touch!
You can still come to LA, man. Nothing's stopping you.
Anyway, congratulations, Mark.
Hey, thank you.
Do you have a winner's speech? Are you excited? Are you happy?
Just want to ask anyone at home, have you heard of the ship of Theseus? It's No. Thank you to everyone who believed in me. Party at my house. I got Big Booties 10. We're gonna have a great time.
Can't wait for 11 to come out. Wade, do you have a loser's speech?
Yeah. Rockabye Wade, he's still on this show. I thought I won, but then Bobby said no. So now I'm sad. I guess I'll leave. I'm crying real tears. I'll wipe on my sleeve.
Man, you're really good at that.
He's really good at that.
Thanks.
You could go on some kind of competitive comedic show. I bet you could win.
Next episode, I think it'll be like a lullaby off. Just see who
Oh
can go
God,
with the
no!
best
Well, I
lullaby.
already lose that. Are you kidding? Oh, shot, dude. All right. Anyway, well, thank you, competitors, for competing. Congratulations, Mark. And consolations, Wade. You tried, and honestly, you earned the win. You just didn't receive the win. That's gonna be it. Thank you so much for listening, listeners. Make sure you're subscribed to this podcast. Hit the plus sign or the bell or the follow button, whatever. And every Monday, new episodes of Distractible. Also, make sure you check out our merch. Store.distractablepodcast.com is probably the right URL, I'm guessing. Oh, I don't remember that. And check us out on our socials. Markiplier, Lord Minion 777, me, MySkirm, WeString. We have social media, all that sort of stuff. Thank you so much for listening.
Real quick, viewers, can you do us a solid and just get 1 or 2 of your friends, family to listen to the podcast? Force them to download, listen to the podcast. Spread the word.
Tell them that you've got a life-changing song that they need to hear, performed by a sad man with a sad life.
Oh.
I mean, not the life you were portraying in the.
Oh, okay. I thought
not
you were
your
just really
real
having a
life.
social
God
commentary
damn.
on my life, and I was rethinking everything.
That's the most savage. Anyway, Wade sucks, and the episode is over. That's all right. That's where I'm leaving it. Thank you so much for listening. Podcast out.